Medtrade is coming up so soon, and we have got a great expo and conference lined up for attendees this year in Dallas. There's a lot of hot sessions going on. A lot of people are talking about which sessions that they're going to go to. And today I'm joined with one of our speakers that will be speaking on a panel about really looking forward to the next 12 months. That's Andrea Stark. Andrea, thanks so much for joining me today. Are you excited to get out to Dallas?
You know, I really am. It's one of my favorite events of the year, getting a chance to interact with everybody that we're talking to all throughout the year in different conferences, virtually. Now we get to be together and see each other and to have a real genuine conversation. So I am very much looking forward to the event.
Well, great. We're excited to see you out there as well. And looking forward to this session that you've got going on. Now, Medtrade sessions have definitely dynamic panels. We bring together some of the leaders in the industry. You'll be up there with Jeff Baird, Liz Beaulieu, and you are going to be talking about something that I know we all wish we had, and that's a crystal ball to tell us what the future holds. So,
indeed.
Yes. So tell us about that session.
You know, every year when we get together, Jeff and Liz and I really try to take into account the major things that are happening in our industry and kind of predict what impact they're going to have. And usually we really try to give it an opportunity type spin, not a downcast, here's something we should be upset about or feel frustrated about, but here's something you can actually do something about. And that is no different in this session. We are going to be looking at various different issues affecting DME suppliers. First of all, Medicare Advantage, which, as we all know, is now accounting for over 50% of our Medicare population. And so they are becoming a bigger force to contend with. So one of our segments in this session is going to help prepare suppliers for holding these plans accountable. We want to make sure suppliers understand their rights and what avenues they have to fight against instances where MAPs might be diverging from fee-for-service precedent. We know that they are supposed to follow Medicare rules, but quite often, as is the case, they don't, and they impose much more restrictive policies. So we have some new defenses at our disposal. We want to make suppliers aware of those, some final rules that CMS has passed recently. And we also want to evaluate prior authorization as a whole, not just for Medicare Advantage, but also issues that have presented in Medicaid managed care programs, various accountability issues and concerns that CMS has about this impacting beneficiary access, which is not okay with CMS. So it's good to have the big guys on our side. And also, Jeff is going to be doing an overview of a new issue that suppliers are grappling with, in that, you know, access to staffing is a challenge for every industry. And so suppliers are finding themselves outsourcing and involving staff that is located offshore, so not necessarily in the United States. And it's just a reality that we have to face. So Jeff does an amazing job of just explaining and putting suppliers' mind at rest as to what is really required if you are offshoring, what isn't required, and to help suppliers better understand where various countries that are commonly used to source staffing, where they're at with privacy and regulations and laws in those countries. So that's a quick recap of the major things that we're going to be going over in this session.
Excellent. That is going to be very helpful. Again, bringing in all those different perspectives and learning from each other. It is what Medtrade is all about. I know you've been part of our speaker lineup for a while and been to a few Medtrades. So what would you say, maybe to like a first timer that's getting ready to go to the show, what they should be preparing for when it comes to attending the conferences and, how to get the most out of it?
Well, certainly if you're attending the exhibition floor, it's an opportunity to see what's coming, what products can actually help your customers, something that you might not be carrying. Interact with some vendors that you haven't historically worked with, get pricing, and kind of help your business grow and evolve and maintain costs. Make some relationships with entities that you might not have had cause to get a chance to directly speak with. But Medtrade offers a lot of different other opportunities. The consultants cocktail hour, that's open to all attendees, and you can come and meet with attorneys and with consultants like myself, ask billing questions, network with your fellow suppliers, hear what people are talking, just be a fly on the wall. You don't have to be out there making a big fuss, just listen, and just being proximate to all of these years of experts and cultivated expertise that you have access in one centralized place. They're all talking about your business. So that's something really exciting to keep in mind. And of course, if you can go to any of the education sessions, take advantage of raising your hand, interacting with the speakers. That's something that Jeff and I and Liz certainly do. That's a big part of getting audience participation. We're here to be there for you, to answer your questions and be the greatest asset, because you are the reason that we're coming at all.
Yes, that is so true. Asking those questions is so helpful for not only yourself, but hey, maybe somebody's sitting next to you who had the same question, but they were nervous to ask. Yeah. Everybody is going through a lot of the same challenges, but I love that you're focused on solutions and ways to approach things, keeping it positive. The energy is good and hopeful going for this year. So
indeed.
Yes. Well, Andrea, I'm going to let you get back to it. Thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you so much for those who are watching. There is still time to register for Medtrade and get into those conference sessions like this one with the crystal ball. Gotta have it. Be sure to check the description on this video, and I'll put a promo code in there for you. And we're going to see you out at Dallas. So, Andrea,
see you in Dallas.
We'll
take
see you
care,
there.
everyone. Thanks again. Bye.